Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Here we go. Afternoon session. First set of trades, we're getting right into it. I'm late. Had to battle through the morning drawdown, but we are back in business. The upside move was right. We got a beautiful moonshot that called the bottom. You guys are following along inside of our Discord. You guys got to check those out. Then we had multiple enigmas right after that, up to the upside. Made things a bit easier to get back into positive territory. Up 2360. Let's see if I can get to my 4K targets before the end of the day. We've got almost an hour. Yes, exactly. Hold to the opposing signal. Yeah, we had some great trade opportunities after that little morning dump off there. Moved up like a boss. Let's see if I can go back that far. Yeah, I think that's the money maker right there. Yeah, Control E. Yes. So we had the 18.7 telling us, first of all, this was going to be a good spot. We also had on the higher time frame, if you saw in the Discord channel chat on the 4s, the opportunity to get going there. And here we go. We're off to the races. Had to originally, so I got in here and then I started getting a little nervous, closed out, but then boom, all of a sudden I got my Enigma. So I was already fingers on the trigger, ready to go. And closed out big there for about a $7,000 or $8,000 move, getting me back into positive territory. Then we had another one, and we pushed, and we closed, and then I think we had some more. Yes, then another one. Push and close, targets filled. Then another one, and another one, all the way up. Enigmas just carried us up and up and up there earlier this afternoon. All right, so back into positive territory here for the afternoon session. Curtis or Eddie, if you guys could update the numbers on the title, that would be fantastic, so we can get straight to things here. 3:13, 13 minutes past the top of the hour, final hour of trading here till 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Keys on the hotkeys. We are back into a previous zone from earlier there this morning. I'm going to do Control R here and remove the drawings from earlier today. Got a clean slate here for the afternoon. Psychology modules tell me we are a little slow, which means we are under 30 BPM here on the 2s. And let's make sure we post up all those disclaimers. Make sure you understand that trading is risky and all that jazz. Let's go. All right, so we're going to try 5 trades. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We want to be where we want to be with 2 wins. 5 or 6 trades, 60 to 90 minutes. Don't forget that direction filter at the top left is a still image here on YouTube. But if you want the active one, hop in there into our free Discord channel trade room. And up on the left-hand side is the MacVU filter. Currently, we are on the sell side. So let's watch how this goes. And remember, I like to look at what I call the snake. If you guys have been following along, where's the snake? We've been on the left-hand side, right? Very steady on the left. So the runner targets are going to be on the short side. If I'm going long right now, need to be scalps, right? Everybody follow that? And my best trades are also going to be outside of the diddle. Outside of this zone here in the center that we've got marked out are the best plays. Inside, going to be more risky, etc., etc. All right, we are dead flat there right now, so I want to sit on hands and not be tempted to press the buttons for the time being. Let's see what we got. Tom K is asking in the chat, do we have a link? Is no one on my team going to send a link into the room? Guys, I do not know what I'm going to have to do to... Thank you, Neo. Thank you very much. You pay for an entire staff, and, you know, the simple stuff is hard, I tell you. It's tricky. All right, let's get to it. Cipher up top has been held here. We did not crack through it. So again, we're going to be looking for the south side first until we crack that structure. If we were to crack that structure, maybe that gives a shift change, but for my primary direction filter, I'm going to be focused on the MACVU. The majority of the instruments where they're going, we want to be with those. Favorite plays I'm looking for is going to be the Enigma Moonshot. When was the last Enigma I saw here on the chat? It's been a while. Where's the last Enigma at? I'm going to refresh chart. I'm going to press F5 here just to be on the safe side. If anybody else wants to double check for me there on the twos. On your twos, what was your last Enigma? Have we really had nothing? Whoa, all the way back to 1228? 1228 was my last Enigma. I am on L1 for my settings on the ALGO bar 2s. No Enigmas in there. Wow, so it's going to be some tricky trading here. Along that, I haven't been back since after lunch. Yeah, a lot of, well, nothing super easy there, was it?
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Hopefully we get some here this afternoon. Let me see what the responses were here in the chat. Let me move this down so I can see it. Yeah, no Enigmas for a long time. Thank you. Yeah, 1228. Okay. No, you do not want days to load 3. Today's Tuesday, my friend. Petro, make sure you know, bro. Only time you ever want 3 days of data is at the beginning of a Monday. Only time you should be on 3 days for this lower time frame. Unless you're doing some back testing, stuff like that. But in real live markets, you don't want to be doing that for performance reasons. When you're using algos, you need to know what you got going with your hardware and performance and all that kind of fun stuff. So we are still sitting here in the middle of the diddle, so we need to be sitting on our hands. So rather than sit on your hands, take a moment to smash that like button here real quick. We got to get to 50 likes if we're going to trade the whole session. Otherwise, we'll cut it at 15 minutes. Don't forget, we'll get to 50 likes and we'll keep it going. Let's do it. We are also, notice that big dash line right in the middle of my chart. That is literally the open line. So we are sitting flat as flat can be, which is probably also why the Enigma is like, yep, no Enigma for you. We're literally sitting flat on the open, and up top here, we are sitting flat on those ropes as well. All right, I'm going to show my struggle. Okay, trolls, hold your typing. Yes, there's my struggle from today. While I'm having to sit on hands, let me talk about what this looks like from a psychological standpoint, where we're going here. So right here, when I get all the way up to break even, this is where I close out. Okay, I'm like, I've made it back to break even. I'm closing that trade out. Now, these were not like, oh, like back to backs or whatever. I take a nice break in there. I'm at like, I think with commissions, I was like minus 58 bucks. All right. And I'm like, all right, we're cool. So I'm at minus $58. So I'm like, whatever. It's basically been a nothing day. Okay. But on this next trade, I'm going to like, okay, I'm going to wait for a really good setup, good play. And there was a double Enigma. Let's go back and show that one. Let's see if we got the double Enigma after my big run up. Where's that? Oh, you know what? I took a screenshot of it. Let's do that so I can keep an eye here. Let me pull up my Snagit. Oh, my history doesn't go back that far. Go back in my library. I don't ever use this feature. Let me see if this is going to work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at this. So this is where... So again, not every Enigma is a winner, okay? So that one's a good one. And that was actually a moonshot, right? So moonshot, a little bit more powerful. So I get in on this one, and then I add in on this one, and I'm like, all right, here we go. This is going to be the big one. Put me in positive territory because I'm at minus 58 bucks, right? We've made it all the way through all this. Got some good up move here, back to break, and then carnage. I was just, yeah, that was my no fun one right there. And again, it happens, but so yeah, so and then I'm like, I'm way too heavy on that one. I'm like, oh no, it'll turn. No, it's not gonna turn. I gotta close it out. So there's that one. But then next play right after, we get, get the big numbers, and so same thing. Now I do that all the time. When I come to a scenario like this, when I've already been down on the day, this is a psychological thing. When I'm like, I'm already been down on the day, I'm back to break even. I'm like, okay, well at this point I already know, like, well, my worst case scenario, I'm like, that's it. No big deal. In fact, I closed out right here, and then I lost another one right after this. Like, them little small. Didn't really matter, but, I'm trying to size up there. So closing out quickly, so it's another oomph. Because I basically went down to 6K again from the morning. But then ended up ultimately down 8K here. But again, I'm trying to get in big right here. Doesn't work. And then, boom, we get that big up move. And, off to the races. So... anyhow, but wanted to talk about what happens when I reach the break even. I'm kind of like, all right, on my next play after I've gotten to break even, I'm going to size up, right? It's just what I do. You guys may not do that. Again, I'm not trying to tell you to do it. I'm just saying, you guys want to know how I do things. I'm going to size up after I've gotten back to break even on this next play, because I'm like, well, what do I got to lose? I've already been down 6K, right? In my opinion, I'm like, oh, it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, you can see that can backfire, right? Just like it did right here. It's just pure honesty, just kind of like giving you guys the what for. Sometimes that occurs. Today was a little bit trickier this morning, and then it got really easy, right? Y'all notice that then the afternoon got super simple. We have, like, I saw our room was like blowing it up today, smashing those enigmas on that up move. Like, everybody's like, yeah, I got that one too. I mean, it was just everybody just all over that today, right? They were not messing with us today. Okay. Let's take a peek. Speaking of Enigma, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take that one right there. Got some moonshot talk here. I am gabbing away here. I'm going to put this behind those. And again, I kind of feel the same way as of right now. I'm like, dude, I've already having big losses. Already know what my drawdown for the day has been. We're coming off of the open line. That looks like a big fat trap if you ask me. So biggest plays come off of that trap. At the same time right now, I'm not going to be running... runners. Why? Right? Like I said earlier, Mac VU is currently still red. So target 1, target 2s only. Not going to be trying to be a superhero against the Mac VU. So got some targets off right there. Didn't get the full regalia. We'll see if we can get the rest off of target 1. Then I'll pull my finger over the close if we need to. Grade 1, moonshot. Now, on a measurement, has this already gone 20 ticks? It has. It's gone, it's 21. So it's already succeeded. Here's the last Gartley entry location. That Gartley breaks. I got to start thinking about closing it up there. Hopefully structure holds. If it doesn't, I'll have to look at a retry. Alright, so break a structure there on the Gartley, so I'd have to come back and wait for a potential retry. If we come back down in here, we can try in for the Enigma one more time here. Oh, nice. If we get inside of a crab there, gotta listen in for audio box. Psychology module obviously telling me speed is not good. When in a grind, do not rewind. Well, we are in a grind, and we've been grinding up here, so... Still want to be looking to the upside. There's my audio box queuing me back in for try number 2. Size up, because that's what I do.
Target filled.
Got some off right there. Okay, gonna go ahead and close it up there. Take the L here. Tricky spot. Into the crab. If that crab holds and starts moving up, I will replay that moonshot one more time. Okay, moonshot me. Bring me on up. Let's go. Oh, legal counsel calling. Oof, poor timing. Yeah, I gotta get this.
Speed of NQ89. Enigma short on the NQ2. Speed of Divergence down NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ62. Speed of NQ 120. Speed of NQ 120. Enigma long on the NQ2. Enigma long on the NQ4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 138. Speed of NQ 138. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ2. Fib.NQ on the 9.